Are you ready?
Yes.
What do you think happens when we die?
Honestly, I don't know, bro. Like, I've been questioning it, since I was like 12, because, we taught to like believe in heaven and all that stuff. Most black people are. But, I feel like it's a possibility that, we could be reincarnations or nothing happens and then we just die. But I feel like heaven and hell is like such a bad thing to think about. So maybe like we all just go to a decent place,
Decent?
Yeah, like not good or bad, just like floating around.
So nothing?
Yeah, like soulless beings.
I think that it's just darkness. Like the second that your brain stops functioning, you're dead. But then also I've heard that, the light people see when they die,
yeah.
like a near-death experience, or like I saw the light. I saw this thing where that could be the light as you're coming out of the womb as your next reincarnation. So that's another perspective that I'm not sure of, but it's there. But I genuinely think that once like the scientific explanation, once there's no like blood pumping through your body and your brain, all the connections aren't going, I think you're dead. There's nothing.
For real. On a serious note, like when you think about it, you can't really comprehend what there would be without the universe. Like, what the hell would there be? What is life?
What the hell?
Yeah, like what is life, bruh?
What if you're just floating through nothingness?
But what is nothingness? Like, what would there be without stars and planets and all that stuff, bruh? What is
vacuum of nothing?
There wouldn't be vacuums though. Like there's nothing.
That's what a vacuum is.
Nothing is a concept that nobody can understand. Actually.
Go ahead.
I think the reason why there's so many like folklore and tales like heaven or hell is because we have no idea what it's like. Like there's no like stories about what death or what like where you go after death. So there's a bunch of like different interpretations. So there is no right answer. There's just a bunch of different like ideas because no one knows. Like no one's ever been dead, come back to life like for real, and be like, oh yeah, I was there, blah blah blah. So I think it's unknown. So stories are made, and that's why that happens.
So you're saying stories are just false hopes?
I think stories are made in situations where people don't know what is happening. So like, let me think of one. So like the story of Adam and Eve? Yeah. Why did I think? I immediately thought of. So we made that. I don't care. You keep it in. They made that story because they like didn't know like the evolution of like monkeys to humans. So like people use religion or whatever to justify that and made it into like a folklore story. So like with death, we made the folklore story of heaven and hell because we don't know. But when we know eventually, or if we know, then there will be another like scientific thing. Like I'm very scientific, so well not me, but I believe scientifically.
But like, there's no way like just one religion can be right, because like all these religions, they all like sample each other in some way. Like Jesus is in the fucking Quran,
and how the Old Testament is just the first half of the Bible.
Exactly. So like all this shit all revolves around the same thing. Like who am I to like believe that just my religion is gonna make it to heaven?
Right. But not all religions believe in heaven.
Well, yeah, like most of them do, or like some type of afterlife, Like who am I to believe like just my religion is right? Like only people that follow Jesus can make it to heaven.
There is no religion that just says like, okay, once you're dead, you're dead. Like science is not a religion. Like Scientology, their whole thing is like going to another place, and like you have to like pay the church to get onto like this time capsule to go to the next like thing. So like every religion, there's like an idea of like a next stage. Like with like Christianity, you go to heaven or hell. With whatever Scientology, what I just said, like you go wherever. So like even in every single religion, there's like a story of like folklore of like a next place. So I mean, I guess if there's that much hope in that, like there might be something, because like it wouldn't make sense that so many people believe it if there's no chance of that. You get what I'm saying?
I think people just look for an outlet to have some reason to exist, because if you think there's nothing after you live, then there's no point in living.